Okay, so your first trip, you're fairly wet behind the ears. You land, you kind of like just shoot off, get to where you're going, get to your friend's place, and then then your second trip. My second trip was a year or so later. Oh, about a year and a. Oh yeah, it was about a year later. Anyways, year later, I I went. I went again, and once again, you're sitting at that airport. Get there around. I think I got there at 9:30 p.m. Flight leaves in 12 hours. Oh, well, 10 hours. Left at 6:20. No, I left at 7:20. So I sat there the whole night chilling, Facebooking with my friends in Japan. And that's the nice thing. Once you know where you've been a little bit and you've kind of got it down pat, where you're going, what you're doing, people are there going to be to hook up with you, and you're good, right? You're all set. You're a little bit more relaxed. Find a place at the airport at Narita where you can have your beer. I go to the same little stand at Tokyo Narita. There's one lady in there, and all she serves is beer. She's got beer and chips. Beer, chips, nuts, crunchies, right? Snacks. Lid to beer. Get 2 beer, get lids on the suckers. Off you go. Then you go down to your gate, because you've been there already, right? So you kind of source things out. You float through the airport, and once again, I have waited to be the last person off the flight because I know my baggage is going to take a while to get to the carousel. So I go around and find yourself somewhere to relax. If you're taking a connecting flight out of Narita, you're maybe going to Yokohama. Maybe you're going to Okinawa. Maybe you're going to Osaka. Maybe you're going to Hokkaido. Find that place to sit and chillax, because you're gonna need those 2 beer. You're gonna have those 2 beer. You're gonna get down to your gate. You're gonna go. Those 2 beer went down really nice. I got another hour and a half. Go get 2 more beer. So, don't get 4 beer. I found out on my 3rd trip that 4 beer kind of, by the time I got my my fourth beer down, they were kind of going warm and flat. So, get 2 beer. See how that goes. Chill by your gate. There'll be seating down below. Got your gear, got your everything, and don't listen to me about the baggage thing, because your bags automatically get transferred if you're not getting out of Tokyo Narita and having people pick you up. So you're sitting at your gate, you got your beer going, and I don't recommend getting blottoed, getting really drunk on the flight over. Yeah, you can get drunk on the flight, have in a period of 10 hours, have your 5-6 Ryan Coke, have your 5-6 beer, every time that girl goes by, get a drink. And on JAL, Japan Airlines, woo, when you ask for a Coke and whiskey with no ice, they're putting about this much Yeah. You're getting 3 fingers of whiskey in that cup, and you're getting 1 finger of Coke. And and I made the joke of this one girl on my fifth trip. She poured that sucker dirty, and it was And I looked at her. Geez, will you marry me? And she stopped pouring the drink, and she put some whiskey down, and she's like, "Excuse me?" I'm like, a lot of whiskey. And she's like, "Oh." I'm like, "No, that's good." So anyways, yeah, have your drinks on the flight, but don't get tanked. Alright? And the reason why I'm suggesting having beer while you're waiting for your flight, because you got an hour and a half to kill. So in an hour and a half, yeah, you can get down 4 beer without being blatantly hosed for your connecting flight, right? And because on that 40-minute flight that you're about to get on, going from Tokyo to Osaka to Kansai, from Narita to Kansai, it's going to take you like 40 minutes. You don't want to be... You can drink on that flight if you want to, but you're going to pay like $6 for a can. You know, whatever. It's what you want to do. It's up to you. But when you land at Kansai, once again, be the last person to get off. At this point, if you're like taking a connecting flight, of course, you're gonna have to wait for your baggage to go through that whole area. You got your passport, you got your documents for customs, you got. I always, I'll pull my money out of my wallet with an elastic band on it, holding it with all my other information, and just be a stack of bills, like that, a good 1.5-inch stack of bills. You show them how much money you have that matches what you've got written down. They fill out the rest. You show them the address you're going to. They help you fill out the paperwork, and bam, slicker than snot, you're down in Osaka. You're passing that banner that says, "Welcome to Japan." Oh, and do not, please, get your yen before you leave. Get it at like an actual gold exchange somewhere here that's going to give you a decent rate for your money. Because at the airport, if you're going to change it in there, you're going to get hosed on the exchange rate. I cannot stress that enough. Oh, and when you get there, you must find a little kiosk that you'll see SIM cards. And that's where you load up. That's where you pop your phone apart, get your new chip in there, and just go. There will be There will be Wi-Fi at the airport, but what you need to do is you need to get into that little kiosk and get yourself unlimited data for the amount of time you're going to be there. I've found Japan to have not the greatest public access to Wi-Fi. It's just not like in some cities where it's just free Wi-Fi, hit the connect button, boom, you're in. It's kind of spotty. I found the Wi-Fi in Osaka to be a little spotty. End of story, man. End of story for trip 2.